You know, I'll be honest, I have half a mind not to make this video, and that's for one simple reason. I really like the FNAF community, and it's honestly a really great place. But like every community, it has its downsides, and every once in a while I do feel like I have to talk about them. I'm not sure if it's a good idea, you know? I don't want to be a complainer. But I do think that it's about time someone mentions this, because not only is it incredibly frustrating, it's also absolutely hilarious. Trust me, I am going to be complaining about certain things in this video, but that doesn't mean we're not going to have fun. So, what am I talking about? Look, these games are full of tons and tons of secrets and lore reveals, and you have to dig deep to find a lot of the things that are hidden in these games, and the books, wouldn't want to forget those. So, naturally, people in the community have a tendency to, over-examine, but this comes with a bit of a problem, and that is that they tend to over-examine. Okay, what am I talking about? Well, see, it all has to do with pareidolia. Now, if you don't know what that is fine, but I have a feeling you've seen it before because it's very rampant in this community. Let me give you an example. But first, I'm afraid I have to say one other thing. I hope you'll understand. I'm a YouTuber. It's in the contract. Did you know that a very small amount of my viewers are actually subscribed? And you can help with that. Isn't that amazing? I won't. You know what I mean. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna say. You've heard all this before. Let's just get to the video already. Take a look at this teaser for Flaming Springtrap, a very cool skin that we got for FNAF AR not very long ago. Now, there is something very, very secret hidden in this teaser, something that almost no one has found. Do you see Withered Bonnie? Look, he's right there. Still can't see him? Here, let me turn up the contrast and such, make it a bit easier to find. Still no? Well, that's okay, because the truth is, he's not there at all. How about Chica, or Withered Chica heads, in this teaser? Or the puppet's face in this security breach teaser? No? That is fine, because they aren't there at all. See, in a community that's so used to overanalyzing things,
we may have overdone it a bit.
look, people all the time, and I see this most especially on the FNAF subreddit. You see posts all the time of people supposedly having found something that no one else has found before, and it's almost always a case of pareidolia. Now, what is this? Pareidolia is when you see a face, usually a human face, in a normal everyday object, like here, or here, or here. It's when you see something that isn't really there. Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to overanalyze these images. If we didn't, we wouldn't find these secrets in the first place. But when something is so obscure and doesn't make sense at all, like Chica's head being on a wall in a completely separate poster, or Withered Bonnie just, being in a Springtrap teaser when no other animatronics were teased in FNAF AR animatronic teasers before, it's all a matter of discretion, Now, this is something that, one, is utterly annoying, and two, is completely hilarious. See, it used to annoy me quite a bit, but now I just enjoy seeing all the types of things that people think they're finding in these teasers. I myself have done this before as well. I am not innocent of this, and I doubt many of you are as well. It's a very normal thing, but that doesn't mean I can't laugh at it. I don't know, I wanted to make this video to kind of, let you guys know, just make sure to use discretion. Would it make sense for Chica's face to just be on this random wall in a very small part of this teaser? No, not really. Not really. Would it make sense for Withered Bonnie to be in this teaser? I mean, maybe. Maybe they're teasing that Withered Bonnie is going to be added soon to the game, but that hasn't been the case in any previous teasers. No animatronics have been teased in these previous images that Illumix, they post these all the time. So it's very doubtful, and you kind of have to use your own discretion. Again, I'm not judging anyone for thinking that they're finding these things when they're not actually there. It's a human thing to think that you see, because your brain fills in the gaps for you, It's funny, because this has actually been mentioned before in a FNAF book, The Twisted Ones, where one big theme of the book was your brain filling in gaps for you, and some of the animatronics in the book weren't actually complete. They use this new technology that makes them look like they're finished for you. It's all very sci-fi. I won't get into it. It's a very interesting concept, and it's really interesting science, really. But it's all just... It's silly. And as I was saying, on the FNAF Reddit, this is probably where this happens mostly. It's truly an epidemic. It truly... Hopefully we find a cure to this sad, sad disease soon. Uh, but until we do, it's hilarious. Thank you guys for watching. That'll be all for now. I just wanted to, shed a little bit of light on this. I think it's a really interesting phenomenon, and just the fact that in the FNAF community it's so rampant is just hilarious to me. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.